Hacknet. It's actually pretty cool. I've played through it already once before, just kind of trying to figure it out. Now, for people who have Unix command knowledge, it's pretty good. It's very easy at that point to pick up. If you don't have it, it's a little bit slower, but you'll figure it out eventually. Now, you end up using Unix commands pretty much all the time, which is really interesting. So, let's see. We're going to go ahead and create a new session, I think. You can already see I have one here. But, yeah, so, no, it won't override it, so I'll just do that. We'll make it an easy password. Let's say, games are fun. Games are fun. Confirmed. Interesting. Got a 14-day timer. Bit is already dead. Sure. Modules, nodes, spleens. Launching tutorial. Okay. Let's see how fast we can get through this tutorial. Continue. Connect. Scanning the network. Disconnect. Now we're going to connect to this machine. Okay. Now we begin with the commands. Probe command. Port hack. You can see that each command uses up a certain amount of RAM on the left side. Now that I'm here, now I need to scan. Great. So now we're here. Investigate the file system. What does it want me to look at? ls. Okay. CD's here. You know the binaries folder, so cd/bin. Cat config.txt. That should allow me to look at it. There it is. CD will take me back. Here we are. Move to the log folder, cd/log. So rm asterisk will delete all these files. Check that out. And then dc, disconnect. Help. PS processes kill 200. End the process. Fantastic. First contact. Boom. Hacknet navigation guide. So I need to connect to my own node, then find and delete security tracer.exe. Great. So we're here. Let's cd. Maybe in the bin. Yep. rm sec tab execute. Done. Here. Login. We'll just click that first. Reply. Don't have to add anything. Boom. Tools. You can ignore generic files. I need to get something useful from this guy. Okay. So we can click that link, but I would like doing it the old-fashioned way. Connect. We type in the number 132.241.205.86. There, it's connecting me to a system. Let's probe it. 0 for port hack. Let's hack them. Now during the game you actually have to use these tools to open up the ports to then hack it. Scan, great, CD, let's see here. Nothing interesting. There, we want that one. SCP, SS, tab to finish it. It's going to download it to my bin folder. Now let's go to the log system, remove our logs. Then we'll disconnect. Click up here, go back to our mail. Reply, send. Boom! Okay, we got a new objective. Here we go. We've got a test. Find something that's really useful. Break one of my old test servers. So here, let's see. Server 168. Here we go. Let's hack it. So we're going to probe it first. SSH tab space 22 for the port number. Hit enter. Starts cracking. Get our port hack ready to run, and port's open. Now we hack it. You see I've got one port open, green, for the number of ports required open to hack it. Scan it. Nothing there. So let's see. Check home. Home/new folder. 85. No. Okay, let's go back to standard interface. Got anything interesting here? Now this right here is pretty interesting. That'll actually end up changing the color of the operating system we're working on. So we're going to download that anyways. So download our system file. System, then log. Congratulations, you win. Great. Let's go here. Remove our footsteps. Great. CD, DC, do our mail, log in, here, apply, something in return, delete your logs, just go in there, do this. Okay, so we need to go in and delete the logs from this IP, so just click this, make it easy, go here, probe system, SSH, tab to finish the line, 22, port, enter. You can see that down on the right, type POR, hit tab, it finishes port hack off for me. Let's create the autocomplete command. The administrator, let's scan. Nothing connected. cd/log. Okay, let's remove the logs. Disconnect. Go to our mail server again. Apply, let them know. Finish it. Where to from here? Okay, so we're gonna need to get past proxy, I think, for this next thing. So let's see here. Alright, if you see this, then you've done well, and well, all this might actually be worth something. Is that too much to hope for? It seems like a lot to hope for. I realize that I just don't have time to write this whole thing. There's way too much to learn, and I don't have time to do any of it, so I'm going to need to ask more of you. There's a group called Entropy that's currently looking for members to be able to teach you more. Okay, great. To get into Entropy, we need to bypass a proxy server, so we're going to have to use shells to do it. And I'll try to run into trouble at LinkedIn. It's got a lot of useful info on it. Great. Okay. So this right here is our info. It's actually really helpful. Back. We're gonna hit this. It'll add a note over here. Now notes are awesome. So we don't actually need this because I know how to do it. I'll show you. Entropy test server. Here we are. Okay. So probe. It's got a proxy, so we're going to get past that. Load bitwise test PC. Enter a shell. Let's go to here. So shell. And then I want to set a shell trap on name. Back here. Let's reprobe. Let's initiate an overload. Boom. Boom. Set up a trap. Close these. Port Hacknet. Nope, no, wait, I'm gonna open a port. SSH22. Boom. Now we hack it. And we're in. So let's scan it. Nothing connected, okay. Here. We got induction test. Let's open it, download this file. Okay. Session saved. Bin. Zero cool. Up Stormwind. Yadman's lazy so cold. Bit please read. If you're lurking, can you please come out of the shadows? Vapor won't get on my case. Got it. Let's remove our log. Ready to disconnect. Access our mail because we got a message. Entropy confirmation. First, to congratulate you. Blah blah blah. You'll left following officially join the group. Confirm your abilities. You've taken a negative stance towards entropy, like us to temporarily disable their operation. As a second test of your skills, I asked you to bring down the server's message board. Okay. If you can leave the non-entropy related articles, the rest of the server intact, we don't wish to be needless instructions. Okay, perfect. So we need to go to this server. Boom. Here we are. So this is what we got. No, let's see. Different articles. Probe. Okay, so we need to set up a shell. No, we've already got one. Let's overload it. Now the more shells you have to overload with, the faster the proxy bypasses. There we go, cool. So now we can open up a port. There we go, it's open. Let's hack it. Great, now we have admin access, even though it's showing this page. Check this out. Let's go CD. Here we are. So we've got different options here. Home, bin, system, message board, config caution. It's critical. Do not delete or rename it. Okay, so we know how to bring it down, right? Closed listings. So we've got multiple here. Entropy group, engaged, RM, entropy. Let's remove that one. Let's remove suspicions arise over entropy. That should actually be it, if I remember right. Let's see what the is your data is about. Decide. Social. Friend. Oh, friend hold. Nope, we don't care about them. Let's go back. It's closed like nothing there. Okay, so let's go to remove config.sys. Yeah. File not found. Oh, I know why. Because we need to be there. Yes. Deleting. Perfect. Let's go to the log. Cover our tracks. Excellent. Disconnect. And they've got an error. Perfect. Let's go ahead and reply. We're done. So, let's see. Rishcon improved our abilities, can welcome us to Entropy, small gift, find some details on their asset server attached, and help ourselves to any programs and the mantra. So let's go ahead and access and access. So we can just log in. We've got the password right here. Complete. View file system. The mantra's here. Basically, it's don't be a douchebag, don't hack people and ruin their lives, is basically what it says. So we just picked up a new executable. Back to our mail. Now we reply. We got another mission. So let's see. Well, so far we've got, we now have two files. We have the FTP bounce, which we haven't used yet, and we've used the SSH crack with our port hack. Sip my coffee real quick. And we've got another mission. And it wants to invite us, so now we've got a contract database that we've got access to complete contracts with. So we go here, we can log in. Here, Rosebud, boom. So we've got a number of them: point clicker, famous counter hack, back to school, XC project. Quite a number of things actually. So let's do the first one, point clicker, because this is actually pretty cool. You can end up getting an achievement through the point clicker one. So well-meaning client needs something deleted from the game server. So let's accept it. Get our details in our email. Here we go. He'll need us to enter their server to delete his save file so that he can crush it once more. True gamer right there. Wants to delete his save file so he can beat it. Now his username is Mengst. Now I'm going to add a note about that. User Mengst. Enter. There we go. It's up in the top left. Now I can also do this and see contact handles there. Or delete that. Just use memory. Click that. Now point clicker. Now this is a game you can actually play. Hit and go. You can see you click this, right? You get points. Oh, it's annoying. How many clicks am I gonna do? It's going up. It's going up. See this? You gotta get to 12 points first, but we're not gonna worry about that. So let's see. Let's click here and let's probe the system. So we need to do 2 cracks. Let's do the FTP one first. Port 21, SSH 22. Now we've got 2 hacks running before we can do the port one and get access to the system. Perfect. Now we hack in. Great. Let's check. Can you imagine this? Math teachers stapling Burger King applications to people's tests? That's pretty cold. So here we are. Important, readme, don't crash, yeah, whatever. Here it is. Here's the file we need to delete, so let's do it. And delete it. Let's go to the log. Get rid of these. Great. Disconnect. Access mail. Here. Reply. You don't have to actually type anything. Sometimes I like to input a little word here or there. Contract successful. We have now gained better standing. So we are 80 out of 100. Once you get to the top, like 1 out of 100, the game will progress you towards the storyline. So it's kind of interesting. Let's see, where's our... Where is it? Where's the entropy? There it is. Gotta leave a little system around it. So we need to do another one. Now we can do the XC project. Did that one before. Let's do this one, the illegal clone of Introversion Communications project. Let's accept it. Don't need to read what the other thing is. Now let's read this. They released a new product on the App Store and sales are solid. They saw a significant drop and found that it was because a thief had stolen the app and was selling it for less. The competition's cool, but it was a clone of the product, not cool. Taking credit and money for their work, plagiarism's bad. Gotta be stopped, so they want us to take care of it. They want us to solve this problem for them. Appreciate if we destroyed anything and everything we could on their system. Looks like we're about to go and be a little bit malicious. Let's do this. It should be fun. It's Photonic Inc. Let's probe their system. See what we can find here. They're running a trice on us. Can't finish this before he gets there. Done. There we go. Let's take a look. Log here, code. Perfect, so let's do this. Deleted. And because I hate plagiarism, I'm gonna delete that so the system can't come back online. Delete all of the logs. And then we're gonna kill their system. Fork bomb, baby. Boom. Now you notice it's completely disconnected from our network. It's because I just took it down. So let them know we're done. Boom, done. Contract successful. We just increased our standing by 20 from that contract. So a success. Let's see, we can do some more. Let's do this one, intimidation tactics. Colleague of ours recently overstepped his bounds. Want to send him a message. He's recently completed a company-wide backup and stored data on a different server without damaging their current working copy. We believe this archive to be a sufficient signal to them that you can find the target information attached. Okay, so they want me to destroy the backup is what I understand. No problem. We are for hire after all. FTP bounce 21, SSH 22, report hack ready to run. Just need to wait for them to complete now. Perfect. Excellent. Let's scan it. Nothing. Deleted that file. Let's see. Anything else? I don't think so. So let's go and cover our tracks. we've still got this one here, and you can notice that the other one that I fork bombed is back up. So let's see here. Done, so we can go back, reply. We're done. Contract successful. We're at 40 out of 100. Device scanning. Big forwarded stuff. So the trick to accessing those devices, its username's admin, Alpine is the password. Let's see right here. Gives you that information, which is pretty nice. So let's see. Got stuff on the asset server, so let's double check. Yep, got something new, so let's go ahead and download that. EOS. Boom. Great. Go here. Be forwarded information tools contract shortly. Let's see what we can do. I don't actually remember what we're doing. Pretty standard so far, not as trying as the last one. Scan, but nothing. Now let's do the EOS scan. So the last time they had a trace, which basically shuts down your system, messes with you. So what you need to do in those times is basically finish before the trace gets there. Disconnect from the system. Sometimes it's pretty fast and you can't do it. That's okay. So I've got something scanned here. I could try and probe it and get in, but 3. There's only 2 here. One of them we don't have anything for that. So we'll go ahead and go back. We'll just log in, right? So admin. Enough. Swing the network, this is the other PowerBook file system. I don't remember what I'm looking for because I didn't actually check. Games. Recipes? It's probably this. Let's add a note. Stacks at Gmail. Then another note. Password just 1010.7. Great. Log. Remove. Let's go back here. cd/log. Remove. Perfect. Here. I think it's this one. Apply with that password. Okay. Additional details. Now you input something. 1010.7, which is the password. Add it. Send it. Contract is successful. Perfect. Go ahead and delete these. Log in. That's all pretty simple. Smash and grab. I'm curious. Let's do it. security. For the password they use. You find multiple, respond to all of them. If possible, verification, well, we'll try all of them. Great, so let's do it. Here, let's probe it. And we're in. Okay, so now we just scan for the EOS device again. That's pretty simple. I find this game actually pretty fun. So somebody claimed they beat it in 20 minutes, whatever. They're awesome with Unix commands, probably, which ain't no thing. But me, having no Unix experience whatsoever, I was pretty intrigued. I ended up learning a lot. Go ahead and log in. Admin Alpine. Check your system. EOS. Mail, nothing. Notes. Password. Pass changed to August 4622. 4622. Maybe that's it. Tiny fart season pass. Okay, interesting. Let's get a few tracks. I know Bit expressed concern wanting us to always cover on tracks, so that's no problem. Here, log, move. Done. Close this. Report a success. Is pleased with our work. We're now free to accept further contracts. From the database, number 1 of 100. That's good. That means we get to proceed. Now you saw that I got another message. Aggression must be punished. This is a good one. Now after we finish this little, I don't know, quote unquote quest, this contract really, we're going to call it, but it's should be pretty interesting. You'll see something kind of crazy. We proved ourselves very capable in a small amount of time, and he's impressed. But there's something that's been bothering him. Relatively new, but a talented hacker named Nix, N-A-I-X, has been a bit over-aggressive. Claims to have stolen a great amount of data from Microsoft Inc. Now, Entropy, the dudes that we've been helping or working for or whatever, they want to improve the view of the hacker community, which is commendable. Now, methods are illegitimate, but they don't mean to harm people. So this dude, we need to kind of put it to him. This is against their mantra or whatever. Now, we need to delete whatever he stole. Now, the IP he used to access their servers is attached. The archive should be on that node somewhere. So let's see. There was a program added to the assets server to aid us in our task. Great. We're going to go ahead and access the proxy node, but go download whatever they put on the proxy server, or the, asset server for us. SMTP overflow. Another one to help us access. Downloading it, and perfect. Now, real quick, just show this off. So, anything like text documents, things like that, get downloaded to your home folder. Right, so our induction test, some notes, miscellaneous, stash, and you can actually move things to those folders. So I think, like, let me see. Let's see, move entropy test to home/misc. Nope, that didn't work. But that's fine. We don't actually need that on there anymore, so remove misc. One of these days I'll actually figure that out appropriately. So now we've got these, right? Here we go. Programs. So we've got all of these so far, and we're probably going to end up using all of them except for the EOS device scan, I think. I don't think we're going to end up using that. So let's go ahead and get started, actually. So here we are. I'm going to set up a shell before we go. A couple of them, actually. And all the shells are denoted here. So here's one, here's one. We have one on our main server. You can tell by the difference in color. Proxy, we need to crack 3. Ready? Go quickly, go quickly, go quickly. Close these. SH first. SMTP 25. FTP after this. Here we go. You notice how I had to wait before I could do it again. We're hacking in. Now we need to delete the Microsoft stuff before the trace finishes, which should be okay. Archive, log, okay. You just delete everything that's in this folder. Good. Delete these. Done. Disconnect. Next, are you kidding me? You could just fuck this stuff, leave without consequence. If I do say goodbye to your X server, idiot. Oh no. Here we go. Blue screen of death. So basically what it's telling me is that my xserver.sys file was deleted, and then I was fork bombed, essentially. And now I'm booting up again. Here we go. Boot errors detected. Yeah. Unable to restore it. And here we are. Okay. So real quick, let's go ahead and move this out of the way. So you actually see what's going on. So here we are, we're connected, right? So let's go and take a look at log ls to give me a list. Here we are, here's what happened. So we can see that my trap was active, which is good. But it didn't save me. That's alright. But we know who did it. 7440, 97, 79. That's fine. Let's go ahead and cd/sys ls to view system files mv l-e _x server.sys to x server sys. While this is the move command, it's also the command to alter the name. So do that. ls, we now have xserver.sys. You ready? Let's reboot it. Here we go. Not a fan of this user interface, so let's go ahead and view file system here. I want to download this one into our system and see what we get out of it. File system. There we go. Few renaming things. Do a very fast reboot without the whole countdown. So reboot -I should do that. And if you're like me and you actually care about the way your game looks, you'll do things similar to this. This like sickly green going on. Not a huge fan, but we'll work it. Should be okay. So let's go head to our log. Let's see. Connect to 74 40 97. Here we go. This dude hacked me, removed my stuff. We're gonna do the same thing to him. Scan. Ah. He likes this proxy, huh? Interesting. Let's go ahead and grab this program off of here, the web server worm. And we'll use that later. Let's go to system. I want to remove his X server. Cover tracks. Setting up a few shells. I'm going to go ahead and use that program that we snatched off of his proxy to hack into him. We're gonna get revenge. I'm pretty much positive we can actually do this. Ready? With a few seconds left. That felt really good. Crashing a system like that. Let's see what he says. Get it, fair enough. Stop messing with my shit. Bit sloppy leaving those logs in your box, but seriously, it kinda looked like you had no idea what you were doing. This could all be for the best. It's not every day you run into someone on the internet that's not an idiot. Yeah, I do now, actually. Got a little test for you. Should be pretty fun. Security company that's basically a joke. You know them? Yeah. Virus and their security shit on your system. Totally trash. So fuck with their website. Just plotted over dates all over it. Takes the title, the header. Who cares? Turn to alerty. Let me see what you've got. That'll report file. That's true. Now, when I last played this game, I didn't get the opportunity to do this. So let's see what our instructions are here. Place something that time predicts. I'll also condone other changes as long as they're hilarious. Sure. You know what? Why not? Let's do something fun. Firewall. Ooh, this is good. Analyze. So analyze it a few times. You can see that we've got all this code, and that every time I analyze to pass, there are numbers and of the letters that get phased out. Right. Pass number 5. We've got almost none left. And here we are. So, looks like password is NORTRON. Really? Is that it? That was a firewall. Jeez. I'm gonna go ahead and hack him now. Bastards are just bad. Okay, we're in. This is their index. Home. Scan their network. We go here. View file. Great. Artron Dick Services. Nice. Okay, let's go here. Another firewall. And a trace. This will be fun. D7 IAL. Maybe? Is that it? Incorrect. It's okay. We'll disconnect before the trace finishes, and then we'll go back in. I think it's D0 V7 IAL. Yep. Their system. So now we're on the mail server, and we've got the mainframe. Proxy and firewall. And, okay, so we would have to do all of those to get in. Let's go back. Real worker art. How about a real challenge attacking the mainframe? They do a pretty beefy firewall going on there. Just so you know, they can break in. He doesn't care what we do. It'll be impressive if we get on it at all. If we do it, we might have something for us. No problem then, huh? We should be able to do this just fine. Let's go ahead and set up some shells first, because we know that we use a proxy we're going to have to work with. Let's go and shell off the asset server too. And we can do... Ooh, this is a beefy firewall, isn't it? Look at this. Beauty. So I can disconnect after this. Figure out their firewall, which is probably what I'm going to do. So it'll take 2 passes, get it done. And then maybe we'll go delete their system files or something. Or modify them, or turn somebody's name into a bag of cats or something. Here's our last pass. And we'll disconnect, get back in, remove any trace that we were here. Disconnect. Okay. So what is their password? 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. A. Wow. Okay. The dumbest password I've ever seen. Great. Okay. So their proxy detected, their firewalls detected. Let's overload them. Solve is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A, B, C. Sounds easy. Web server, FTP, SSH. Oh, not enough memory, so let's go ahead and close a couple of these. Here we go. SMTP. We need one more to finish. Let's do it. Good. Now we're getting in. Excellent. And we're in. Let's remove our logs really quickly. It's a close one, huh? Not that hard, huh? That's what we got. He misjudged us. He's gonna go ahead and apologize. Yeah, you better apologize. Spoilers, and you're in. Your IP has been whitelisted, so don't go changing it for now. It should be clear to come on through. Let's see if we still have access to the entropy one. Do we? Oh, hello. We got a message board here. Great. Okay. Who said that revenge isn't worth it? It looks like we actually got something moving through it, and we got to break down a security systems firewall, which was actually pretty interesting. That was probably the longest one I've seen playing a game. This is my second time going through it. It just shows you that there's a lot depending on how you decide to play through it. I'm actually going to go ahead and stop for now, and we'll do something later. So thanks for watching, actually, and you know, hopefully you get the game, decide to play, and you enjoy it, because I really do. I've actually learned a lot of things of that nature, and find it quite fun. So take care.